Howdy folks, in this video we're going to show you how to respool and pre-tension your winch rope and why you need to do it. So stay tuned. Welcome back subscribers, and if this is your first time viewing one of my videos, g'day, I'm Ronnie from fourwheelinginwesternaustralia.com, the four-wheel drive website that's jam-packed and loaded with plenty of information and anything regarding four-wheel drive. So check it out. Okay, so first up, a couple of reasons why we need to respool and pre-tension. Now, you may have a brand new winch, you never used it before. You may put it on, the full drive accessory shop may put it on. It may look nice and neat like this across the drum. However, it may not be pre-tensioned. So you need to run all of it back out and put it back in, which we'll show you, but that's one of the reasons. Otherwise, you risk spinning the whole lot on the drum and ripping off the locator screw, which has happened on one of our trips to a patrol. Another good reason, as you can see, it's all jumbled up and messed up. This is probably a common sight after a proper recovery situation. You got no control on where the rope's going to go because you're just trying to get out of the mess. No one can go near and control it. It's a mess. You need to pre-spool it and put it on, because if you go somewhere else a week later, pull half of it out and half of it's still like this, you'll risk doing rope burns on it and you'll be melting the rope. And if it's cable, you'll risk squashing it, and it's not good. Not good squashing a cable. Okay, so Brian's going to pull the rope out now and hook it up to the back of the Land Cruiser and pull himself up. Leave at least 8 to 10 spools of rope on your drum. Otherwise, you're going to risk ripping the locator screw off. Right, so starting from the business end and working your way uphill. Notice how it's uphill. Reason for that is we get natural tension on it. If you don't have that, you'll need to use your brakes slightly as you winch up, and this will give you that nice pre-tension on it. Alright, so we're pretty much ready to go, but there's a couple of things you need to know about before we start doing this. Number one, we have 2 blankets on the line. We're not worried about the rope snapping or anything like that. What this is for is if someone should cut across the paddock where you are, or someone, you're doing a suburban street, you're doing it in a car park, people can see the blankets, they're not going to see the rope. So therefore, and if the rope should go wrong, you got blankets on it already. Safety matter. Communication. If you use a UHF, because it's a bit hard to hear over the car sometimes when it's revving and the winch going, winch, and to stop. Reason why you do it twice is because if you press the button down and the first one didn't get through, the second one will get through. So when you want them to stop, you want them to stop. Hand signals, you can go spool in or stop, or face the vehicle. That means winch in, winch out, and stop. Okay, like a clear hand, stop. That's international for stop what you're doing. Next thing you need is gloves. Now with rope it's not too bad, your hands might get dirty, but with cable, steel cable, you definitely want to wear gloves, because one little fray is just going to go straight through your finger, and that's not going to feel nice. I've tried that before, it's not a nice feeling. Okay folks, just a couple more tips you need to know about. Stepping over rope, even if it's on the floor like this, on the ground, step over it like that. Because you don't want to be like this, because if anything happens, the car starts moving, someone presses a button, this might get up, right up in your nads. You don't want that. Another thing, turn the vehicle on. That way you'll preserve your battery when you're winching. Even though there's not much load on this, you're still going to suck the battery. And this Jeep in particular only has 1 battery at the moment. All right, winch. Stop. All right, so he's taking tension up. Now, another thing, if you've got a vehicle at the other end, once he's got tension, make sure it doesn't move. I've got the handbrake on. You should really have someone in the vehicle on the brake, but we can't do that. We're only 2 people. So you can use a tree as an alternative, which is better. But I'm going to go up now and make sure it's not moving, and I may even chock the wheels. I'll show you now how we do this. It's pretty simple really, self-explanatory. It's quite neat where it is now. So what we want is a nice, neat, even all the way across. Have a look, see where the rope is going, fill the rest of that level, and then come back the other way. So right now, I'm going to go that way, so I'm going to be pushing it. Winch. Okay, so now we're going to go the other way. So I'm going to pull on it like this. It's going to do the same thing. winch. Hopefully you can see that. It's fairly neat. It's not perfect, but that's all you need. It's nice and neat across the drum. The last 10 meters or 30 feet, you don't need to pre-tension spool in because you're going to be pulling that out anyway on your next recovery. That's all you need to do. The rest you just hold by hand and put a bit of weight on and then feed it in. That's it.
So now you know how to re-spool and re-tension your winch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our website. There are plenty of recovery tips and tutorials and anything for driving on there that will help you out. Also, the links right in front of you are clickable. However, if you're on a smartphone or a tablet, you'll have to use the links down below in the description box. Thanks again. Take care out on the tracks and trails while recovering vehicles, and I might catch you out there. See ya.